Alright, early morning at 8 a.m. for day 29, and we do have a couple things that we definitely do need to work on. One, finishing that wall there. Two, I should probably grab a shovel from somewhere so I can go ahead and knock out a dig pit here, if we have a shovel here. We have Tiger's fat hammer there. That's not going to help us for this specifically. We need a shovel. Shovel, shovel, shovel. Wow, actually kind of shocked there was one in there. Not one in there either. And not one in there either. Damn. Did I not grab shovels? I had to have, right? Ruh-roh. Ruh-roh. That's not good. Oh, you know where it might be. And I never search these. A casual day pack in here with a ton of freaking items. But no shovel. Oh, dear lord. Can I turn a log into a spade still? I might be able to do that. Yeah, I don't think we have any shovels. That's not good. That's actually not good. I swore we had shovels. Kind of crazy. Maybe there's one in here and I just didn't think of it. Steak. Nope. There's a gardening trowel. That's not what I'm looking for. We need like an actual shovel to be able to make this work. Oh crap. I don't think we can make it work with gardening trowel. Let me check that out. So if we craft a... It's not a pit. It's, burn. No. Charcoal. No. Maybe that's under building. It's not underneath crafting. Might be the reason why. So pit. Yeah. Oh, nope. That's a fire pit. It's not what we're looking... I mean, I do want to build one of those, but we're just not doing it yet. We need... burn? No. Charcoal burning barrel wouldn't be... Charcoal burning pile, that's what we were looking for. I think. Entrenching tool, can we use anything else in there? Pretty sure that was not just it. Maybe it's underneath charcoal? No. I don't know. We need some type of shovel. I will check the... I will grab the, gardening trowel and see if that is a possibility. I don't think it is. The other thing that we could do is, if I'm right, I can carve a spade from something or another. I think it's actually from one of these. Let's see if I can carve... Spear, no. Wooden log, no. Large bone, spade. Carve wooden spade. Oh! Wait. I thought we were at level 4. We're very close to level 4. Alright, let's just go ahead and do that. Instead of working on all this other crap. Let's carve some wooden rods right now, just to be able to get them out of the way. You know what we're gonna do? We're just gonna go ahead and pick up the damn, all the tree branches we kind of... We'll pick them up and put them in our inventory. That way we can just go ahead and carve them all at once. Because it will not take long. As a matter of fact, that probably should be enough right there. Let's do that. And then I will go ahead and get in my carving. We will carve... I mean, that works for me too. We'll carve the long stick. Get up there, get up there. Come on. Carving wooden rods. We'll do those real quick. which should get me... Shit up. Should get me up to carving level. Yeah, we'll do it right now. There we go. There's carving 4 right there, which means I can go ahead and say, huh, let's get all this stuff off us, because that was stupid. And then we can carve a spade. There we go. From one of these larger... There we go. Now let's go ahead and get long stick in her bag. Wooden just can go there, that can go there, tree branches can go there, wooden rods can go there. Those can just all be added to a freaking fire if I need to. Now let's go ahead and see if I can dig. Did we not pick up the... Oh, we didn't pick up the spade, that's why. Right here. There we go. Alright, now can we? Shovel. Dig graves. Yeah, that's not going to work, is it? Building. Oh, we can do it with it. We can do it with this. Okay. Awesome. This is a lot of this trial and error with this while I'm learning this process. Alright. So, I think we might just set up our area kind of over here. It wouldn't be a bad area. I wouldn't mind taking that all down. Let's just go ahead and finish off these walls real quick. Get these advanced wooden walls done. That's why I said every one of those meta events is going to call a zombie to the location I'm at, and even if they don't hit here, a couple of them might. But the other thing that might happen is a couple just might get closer and closer and closer, and the next thing you know, if they get close enough, then they're just wandering into the area, which is the reason why I'm trying to secure this, to be able to make sure that doesn't happen. Does not happen. Alright, so we will go ahead and keep those 2 planks on us. I think we're going to go ahead and just disassemble these to be able to open up the space here. Come on. Thank you. Okay, so I need to... Okay. I need to focus on that. Like, this little post here is what allows me to be able to do this. Wondering if I can do this as well. Disassemble. That would make it easier. Alright, there we go. Now we open up the space for all that. We're going to go ahead and put our charcoal burn pit over here. Right. I think right there works. Bam. That works for me. We're going to not burn the planks because, you know, we kind of need those. But the scrap wood could burn to it. Oh, apparently we can't. Scrap wood could not burn into it. Same thing we're going to do is we're going to kind of move some of this other stuff over here because I know that I do need to build some other things for this area. You know what we should do is we should build some crates. Didn't even think about that. How many can I build? Let's put some here for now. Wait a second. Could I not build one there too? There we go. Just to be able to put a couple out here so we have some storage space. And then for now, I'll just go ahead and toss the plank and the nails in there, stuff like that. Maybe the doorknobs. Like some of the other things that we need to work on. Right now, though, I think probably one of our biggest things that we do need to work on is anything masonry related. So we need to get out there and forage, which is going to kind of suck. But as I said, we need to build this area up. So let's get the foraging started. Yay, the most exciting part of our day. Alright. Whoa. Oh. It's all the nails and stuff like that that I left in there. Alright, let's get away from there. And let's forage. In other areas. I don't know. Maybe we'll go out to the woods over there. Because we do have a large wooded area up to the north. Or, both the north and the west. I don't know if I can find things in this area. Possibility. Alright. Possibility is very heavy. A chair leg. Alright, guess we'll put it in there. We don't have foraging XP, which is kinda crappy, but what do we have here? Oh, you know what I should do? And I didn't even think about this. I should go grab a, we'll remove this stone. I should go grab a club hammer while we're at it real quick. Yeah, I know. Club hammer's over here, though. At least I think we do. Yeah, we got a club hammer in there. We can grab that club hammer with us, that way we can break up any stones if we see it. Just some stuff that needs to be done anyway. And we'll enable our search mode again and get back to it. And the other thing I need to look into is possible clay deposits. I don't know if we will find any right now, though. I don't have any sacks on me, so that's not going to help anyways. So, what just happened? We just walked by a tree and scratched our torso. Walked by a tree and scratched our torso. What the... Discard the caterpillar. Remove large stone. This is the one that can break apart. Alright, large stone can be broken into smaller pieces. Heavy load. I was supposed to just give us 10 stone. Does give us 10 stone. We'll see what these are in a second here. What's going on, DeWall? How you doing, buddy? Alright. Oh, that is a bad wild mushroom. Gotcha. We'll pick up the comfrey. We'll put it in there. More for the seeds than anything else, but... Aids broken bones when applied as a poultice. That's actually kind of freaking cool, man. Yeah, I didn't think there was going to be anything else really in here. Just hope we don't tear into our gut anymore. Alright, we do see some stone up there, and there's some over here as well that we'll go ahead and take. The other thing... Oh, my god. Oh, it's all the frickin' twigs and shit. It's all the twigs and stuff. No. We'll remove the stone. Yeah, I know, I know, I know, I know, I know, I know. Chill out. We're just gonna skip past all this. Oh, actually, maybe not. There looks to be stone here, and I'm trying to pick it up or just touch it, and it's not working. There's more up here, and I think what we're going to do is we're going to avoid all these damn logs because they're just going... Wait. Apparently we just walked... But we don't remove the flat stone. We'll remove the large stone. Alright, we will break that to pieces as well. Now that should be heavy. There we go. Alright, that got me a lot of pieces of stone. This is all going to go crazy because of all the freaking wood that's over here and the twigs and everything else. Alright. Funny thing is, I'm pretty sure, didn't we just go up 2 levels of freaking forging? Which would be insane. Yeah, we just went up 2 levels of forging. That's actually wild. Does that open up anything to what we can find in there? Or do we need to get up to... I'm assuming we need to get up to higher levels. I'm assuming we need to get to the higher levels. The other thing that I can do... I'm pretty sure we got some masonry tools somewhere. Mason's trowel. Okay, wasn't there a mason's chisel? Like a masonry chisel or something? Stone chisel? I don't know. Chisel. Something in there. Please. No. What in here? Do we have a chisel? I'm pretty sure we need that chisel to be able to... Carpentry chisel. Not the right one. Was it a mason's chisel? I cannot remember, honestly. Mason's trowel, which we have. You know, instead of me being an idiot, why don't I just do this? We can do... stone. What I need to do is... have the shape stone. No. Crap. How do we... masonry. Make stone block for more. It is a stone chisel that we need. Okay. Oh, mason's chisel or a stone chisel. One of the two. So it is a mason's chisel. And I'm pretty sure we did pick up one of those somewhere. Just not in there. The slow process of having to do this can get a little old, not gonna lie, but very rewarding once you do it and get it done. Masonry. I'm gonna take these sacks of sand. I should actually grab all the sacks that I can, if I'm being honest. That's something that could easily be clipped and taken out of context. Holy crap. No, I mean, more sacks of sand there. Casual day pack. Still no mason's chisel in here. Jesus, man. Where did I put that thing? You mean just my luck and injury? Oh, it's the muscle strain. Whatever. I don't need to. I just need to look through here. Not in there. Be nice if we had a mason. Ooh, we do. Okay, we can take masonry 1, and we can take masonry 2, and I can literally just chug through those as well. Unfortunately, no mason's chisel, though. Carpentry chisel. There's the other sack. We have a sack of sand. And a shovel. Son of a bitch. I knew there was a shovel in there. I knew there was a shovel in there. Damn it. Frickin' knew it. Alright. I know there's not a stone chisel, but we're looking for a mason's chisel. Come on. Okay. So, I just realized what else was in there. Holy crap. We can't take all that, but... I just noticed the amount of frickin' sacks of sand in there. There's 10 sacks of sand in there. That's crazy. Yeah, we can't take all that. But we can put it over here, because that's what we're going to need over here. Because we are going to need to mix up a couple of things. So, what I will do... We have 40 space in there. Let's go ahead and toss the sacks of sand in there. Along with the regular sacks. In here, let's go ahead and toss the stone. Along with all this stone. Alright, and then the thing I need to take a look at is how to make a stone chisel. Nap a stone chisel. We need to nap. Sharp flint flake stone hammer. Or I suppose we could probably use any type of hammer, right? Wooden mallet. Or another stone. But we still need napping too to be able to make that work. And napping is not incredibly easy. My question is, what is it required to be able to go ahead... I mean, I guess if I just looked this up and said nap, maybe it would tell me all the things I could nap. There we go. Carve napping tools. Well, that's not going to be very easy to do. Flint nodules. Yeah, so we need to get back out there and freaking forge again. Yay. So exciting. All because we don't have a stone chisel. Or a frickin' mason's chisel. Which I swore we had. Unless... Did I not look in here? No, because it would have been right there. Swear to Jeeves we grabbed one. I always grab those when I find them. Alright, well, I guess we need to get back to foraging for stones. Let me catch up here real quick. Could be better. Been having a couple rough days with whatever sickness this is. Oh, man. I'm sorry. I hope you recover soon. What is the plan now? We are trying to... We secured that area over there, well, as much as we could. For the time being, to be able to start making a... crafting area for like masonry and blacksmithing and stuff like that. And now we're just trying to get the process of the masonry started, that way we can start on everything else. Basically things that unfortunately take the longest frickin' time ever to be able to get done. Alright, tell me we got some stuff around here, man. We need to find flint. Unknown item. What is the unknown item? Poisonous mushrooms. You can suck a deek. I wish I would have known that. I would have just gotten rid of them. Tell me to freaking take poisonous mushrooms. We're searching for stone, man. Yeah, like this one we'll discard. So I did not realize that just by walking around in this mode now, you can get foraging XP, which is crazy. Alright, quit with the frickin' poisonous mushrooms. are we overweight? Actually, why are we over... Oh. These. We don't need the wooden spade in there either. There we go. Oh, we got some over here. Hey, what do you know, Flint Flake? That's freaking nice. We need to find, oh, so many of those. Or flint nodules would be nice. Because then we could just make flint flakes out of them, but... What is that? A wild potato. Interesting. Gave me 3 potato seeds. Not complaining about that. No complaining about that one bit. I don't want to mess around with the stone right now. It's just... I need to find flint more than anything else. What do we got here? An unknown item. I guess put it in here? Oh, everyday smithing. Kitchen tools, cooking pots, roasting pans, saucepans, baking trays, baking pans, frying pans, buckets. Oh, that would be awesome. Corkscrew, kettles, goblet, and cup. Nice. So we did just find that by foraging. Interesting. Hey, more flint flakes. Nice. Gotta love that. More sharp flint flakes, please. And you remember how to craft that. Oh, it's the napping, but I need to... Crap, that's right. I need to get napping up there, and how do I nap things again? So that was like nap the sharp flint flake, but we need flint nodules. And I have zero idea where to find flint nodules. I don't want to pick up wood splinters. Okay, some tobacco. I'm actually discard that because I'm not going to use it. I don't have the smoker trade, and I don't plan on ever having it. What do we got here? Caterpillar. We'll discard it. I realize it can be good for fishing later on, but not too worried about that. Not right this second. Okay. We'll take the sapling. That's another spear. Then we can find spears while foraging. Then I'm a little bit more game about foraging. What was that? Oh, discard the caterpillar. I realized really, like, I didn't realize at first, but I realize it now that when it says unknown item, all you need to do is just walk up closer to it. And it'll tell you what it is. Yeah, we'll discard these caterpillars. That is another large stone. I think we're going to go ahead and grab that because I can build up masonry by simply breaking it up. If I'm correct. Yeah, we're at 20. Yeah, 10 masonry. 10 masonry. Alright, what else we got here? An acorn. I do not know what those can be used for. We're going to take it. 6 wild acorns. And it also doesn't say fresh, so I'm kind of thinking it doesn't go bad. Yeah, we're going to discard the wild poisonous mushrooms. I have yet to find a good mushroom. It's been all wild poisonous. Violets, okay. Wonder what they're used for. Just wild plants, okay. Oh, I just realized you gotta watch out for this. These... So, I've seen people go running through these before, and they end up getting scratches and tripping all over the place. What was that? What we got here, man? We have a lavender. Ooh. What was that used for? Hunger and stress reduction. Interesting. I guess lavender smells good. Guess that checks out. We just need to find more flint flakes. I am taking a slight risk by going this way, being that we haven't cleared all the way down here. Especially with meta events and such. Well, we took the other acorns, we might as well take these. More comfrey? Yeah. We'll take it. Less for the actual plant itself, but more for the seeds. Yes. I do need flint nodules, though. Like, we're finding flint flakes, but the flint nodules have not been an easy fight. Random welding rods. Okay. Alright, hold on a second. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Hi, guys. I hadn't seen this before, and I kind of figured there was going to be some around here. Damn. Oh, crap. There's way more over there than I thought. Oh, shit. There are way more over here than I thought. Okay. Bring it up over this way. That's a fast shambler. And we are getting out of breath right now, which is not good. We're going to let the fast shambler come to us, which, funnily enough, looks like he's dressed by Michael Jackson. Yeah, there's more over there. We're going to want to take a rest. Yeah, let's run ahead here for a second. We'll come over here. We'll sit on the ground for a second. Let that rest up. We'll transfer some of this stone to the bag while we're at it. Just to be able to reduce some of the weight on us. It's not going to fix it all, but... Make sure to be able to keep an eye out. Alright, we're going to give it a little bit longer here. Oh, there they come. Alright, we should be much better here. Yes. Pretty sure you're the one that have one hit left, yeah. Good stuff. We do have one more down here, and I want to check out that other area, the little shed over here. We'll see. Oh, you were there. What the hell? Get out of here with that crap. I swear there's one more down here. I hear you. Where are you? Oh. Interesting. Come on. Oh, shit. Of course. What do we got in here? Not a damn thing, and a respirator? Okay. A hand drill, which I did not have. We'll grab that. You know what? If we can carry it back, we'll grab it. I seem to be seeing one over there. Alright. Let's take a... Probably not the smartest idea to be able to walk through the area that you haven't been through, man. But... when did I ever say it was smart? Oh, it's our sheep. And, one of our sheep is less than smart. I'm sorry. Let's get back into foraging mode here real quick. I think we should be good on this side. Wild garlic. Okay. Dandelions. Put those in our inventory. That was a good wild mushroom. Interesting. That's our first good wild mushroom. Dude, how many? Discard the cricket. Crickets are annoying. I shouldn't say that. Crickets are actually very soothing. You hear, hemp dugbane. We'll use that. You hear a nice field full of crickets, and it's actually really soothing during the night, so... better than sounding than all the frickin' noise pollution that happens in the city, so... yeah, it was a look. Okay. Looks-he's done. Get our butts back in. Drop off all the stuff we carried over. Our new security area. I'm very happy that we decided to be able to create this area over here. I think this is hidden enough to where they won't pattern around. They'll try to go through the wall here, which is what I want. I want them to attempt the wall, not that. We grabbed more stone, didn't we? That's where we grabbed, yeah. We also have these steel sheets. We have the welded rods. Sharp flint flakes can go in here. With more stone. I think what we might be limited by is the not having masonry up to a certain level. We have Masonry 1, but we're not getting it very quickly. So I think what we're going to do is we're probably going to spend the rest of the night reading a book. A book. The plane, the plane. You know what? Screw it. We're drinking cow's milk. Remove all this stuff in there. I do not know. Maybe I should put the fresh foods in the freezer here. Hold on a second. Not there. We have the fresh mushrooms, the fresh wild garlic, the fresh dandelions. I don't know what the dandelions are used for. Hunger. Okay. Maybe we can add them to food. Wild garlic, the fresh comfrey. Oh, the acorns are fresh. We're going to toss in there. The wild potatoes, they're fresh. The lavender, that's fresh. The rest of this stuff, like the wild violets and the seeds, just the hemp dogbane, they don't go bad, so I'm not too worried about those. Not too worried about those. Let's toss that in there. Put the gardening trowel and the club hammer in there. That's fine. Alright, let's fill up our water. See if the sink still good. Alright. Let's get this all filled up. Nice. Alright, we'll bring our tired butt upstairs. Why did I mean, I guess this is open anyways, but why am I leaving doors open again? Trying to secure this place, and I'm just over here just being like, do, door open. Oh, door. Let's go ahead and sit it down to rest here. And read the remainder of Masonry 1 while we're at it. I think it'll be a good time there. Might as well. Let's do it. We're in a room with a light. What's your problem? There was 2 lights there. You just required me to be able to turn on the other one as well? Come on now. Alright, as I said, we will read Masonry 1. And we'll get to sleep. And then tomorrow we'll probably be right back to trying to be able to get more of that stuff set up. I kind of do want to get my butt out and kind of journey a little bit, but we'll stay up until like 2 in the morning reading. Hopefully we can get this done by then. Does not look like it. And we need to be able to do this to be able to get tired anyways, so... Alright, well it looks like it's going to be almost 4 o'clock in the morning before we finish reading this damn book. Slow reading is a perk that I kind of don't want to take ever again. Toss that in there. There we go. We'll get some sleep. We will see you guys in the morning. You, your friends, family, and loved ones, please stay safe out there, and we'll see you guys again for day number 30. Have a good one.